Well, friends, good morning. Got the second cup of Momma coffee. I have been doing lots of sourdough things. So I have a huge bowl that has grown here of sourdough discard. And so, because I got so many jars of sourdough growing, it's okay. It'll all work out. We're going to do a whole bunch of sourdough pancake with the discard here in a few days. Also, I'm keeping this jar of cream. I'm pulling off the cow milk to do butter, but I made a little tag for it this morning so the kids would know when they get another jar. Let Mama's jar of cream alone, right? So anyway, I'm gonna go outside now because that's where the refrigerators are, pull the cream off of a bunch of jars, start today's adventures. Okay, so here's my it was just a fruit and vegetable refrigerator, getting some overflow now with keeping our jars. Anyway, and it's raining, but it's all gonna work out. Also have that's one of two stock pots overflowing with beans. So, lots of adventures going on. I want to get a big thing of chili going in the roaster oven. I got 5 pounds of, I just put it in that pot this morning, 5 pounds of ground beef from the cow that we bought. And I'm also gonna pull some of my Sharp Shopper Jimmy Dean sausage out, probably the Italian sausage this time versus the maple flavor. And we'll get that going. I also plan, once we do read-alouds and get table work done, and I want to do a big batch of cornbread muffins with the younger boys this afternoon. They've been asking to bake, so we're going to bake those up. And we will have chili and cornbread muffins and whatever kind of fresh vegetables I have for dinner. Alrighty, so opening mail today, our chicken harness has come. Someone on Instagram had mentioned they had a harness for their chicken, and I was like, oh yeah, we so need that in our life. Also, I got these bottles for kombucha and kefir, and so I'm gonna open those up and get them washed, and then we'll do science experiments with them. Alrighty, so seeing what these look like. Oh, it looks like I got a funnel also. That is always nice to have another one of those. These must be the lids. And then, no, must not be. What are those? Lid replacements, something. I know 100 of you will tell me. But there we go. Maybe that's all it is. Okay, here it says on the box 6 extra gaskets. So, yay! There we go, I got 12. Daddy. We've got a little super kitty, super kitty action. Alrighty, so I've got some green tea that actually came with, it said with some probiotics, so that's cool. So after my bean debacle yesterday, I'm going back to these books, and I'm just gonna have them hold my hand with canning the bees. Now, with canning the bees. Yeah, canning the bees, that's a new thing, and canning the bees. The recipe that I was following yesterday, a sweet friend of mine online uses all the time, and it goes really well with her, and she has a lot more experience and years and wisdom that I have in this area for sure, and many other areas, no doubt. So anyway, I got to go back to having the book hold my hand, which means that my beans might be more on the mushy side when it's all said and done, and I'm gonna have like 37 quarts of them by the time I'm done with this. But that's okay. We use beans in lots of things. And then after this book holds my hand and I learn even more, then I will be smart enough to try other tricks along the way. So as I drink my tea here, just saying, we're having a little lunchtime and tea time. Some of the kids are having the orange spice tea and some different green teas. And I have a teen taking a turn getting the dishes loaded. After this, we're going to get Narnia going, and we've got three The Horse and His Boy. We've got 3 pages left. 3 chapters left in that book, and we are victorious. We will have finished it, and then we will move on to the next one. And then we're going to do... Yeah, it depends on the book, honey. Different pages, different chapters are different amounts. Some are short and some are long. Anywho, then we'll have a long table work time and other adventures after that. Okay, so now I'm going to read about my dried beans. Alrighty, so I'm doing, it's 5 pounds of ground beef from the cow that we bought, and 3 pounds of the Jimmy Dean Italian sausage from my Sharp Shopper deal, and I had a bag of various peppers in my freezer, and I just chopped 3 of these red onions. Anyway, gotta get a spatula over here, but I'm cooking all this up. Then probably when we're done with read-alouds in an hour or so, I will drain it and we will start adding in all of our other chili goodies. This is I think my 18 quart roaster. I might end up moving this. I always end up in situations where, in the words of Nemo, I think that's where it's from, I'm going to need a bigger boat. So anyway, we'll see. But this is chili in the works. And like I said, I do plan to have some cornbread muffin bacon time with the younger kids here as part of their school today too. Alrighty, so we are getting ready to have our read aloud time, and we got some of our Sharp Shopper graham crackers and some Uno going down.
Those graham crackers are good.
They are good, aren't they? I mean, we're making quick work of those. Alrighty, so we're just reading through Psalms again as well. Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Woo, Tobin, you need another graham cracker? This only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. To gaze on the beauty of the Lord. We got fallen sippy cups. This is classic read aloud noise, right? To gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble he will keep me safe in his dwelling. Tobin has a fistful of graham crackers. He's got smoothie in 1 cup, water in another. He's like a mama with multiple drinks. Okay. For in the day of trouble he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon the rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent I will sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice when I call, Lord. Be merciful to me and answer me. My heart says to you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, will I seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not reject me or forsake me, God my Savior. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Do not turn me over to the desire of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, spouting malicious accusations. Yeah, it sounded like that, huh? I remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Alrighty, so getting my can opener going. I drained all the meat again. Don't know if I said it or not. It was 5 pounds of pasture-raised ground beef. We can do it. Okay, 5 pounds of pasture-raised ground beef from that half a cow that we purchased. 3 pounds of Jimmy Dean sausage, Italian flavor this time. Drained all of that. Oh, I also put in about a gallon-sized bag of various cut pepper odds and ends from some freezer cooking and stuff I had left over. And then 3 smallish red onions. Cut those up, put it in. So now it's been drained. We're going to dump a whole bunch of cans. I have some of these big tomato sauce cans. And I just told one of the kids to go downstairs this morning and shop for me. Really, all the beans that I had in this upstairs closet, if you watch my upstairs pantry organization videos, we've used all of those. What was left in there had about 6 of these cans of diced tomatoes in there. I did have some cans of corn from a flat that I bought at Aldi. But again, I always run through these. Case in point with this chili. So we're just going to fill this roaster up with all kinds of canned goodness. Dump a bunch of onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, cumin, anything else that catches my eye, and make us up some good chili. And no, I have not got a new can opener yet. This one died on me about a week ago. But even today, I had to pick up a small Walmart grocery haul. It was for unbleached flour that I needed for my sourdough science going on, and also some cornmeal that I needed for our cornbread muffins that we're making. So I could have so easily put a can opener on there. Maybe by the end of this video, we will just order a can opener, okay? But today we're still dealing with this one. Some of these have the little pop tops, so if you have these in your pantry storage, I've heard that you just want to make sure you're using them up. You know, some of the other cans you can go way past the dates, but I heard that the pop top ones, you don't want to do that. Don't have any resource for you on that. Something I heard, you know. we had one of the goat houses too near the side of the fence, and so one of the goats just came on out. So there's the chili. Gonna put the lid on it and get working on these cornbread muffins. So my can's beside me falling. Alright, so here's the hodgepodge that went into it. I even like to put these large butter beans in it. We got tomato puree, diced tomatoes, corn, just all the things I can fit in there. That's what I put in there. Black beans. I did navy beans. We got tomato paste. We got some black beans. Just all the things I can fit in. And then you saw I did paprika and cumin and chili powder and garlic as well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I would have also thrown the garlic in with the meat to cook, but it shall be okay. Oh, and then this giant can of sauce. I always think these, I mean, I haven't bought these at Costco recently. I have not checked the prices. So these used to be like, we'll say $3.39, under $4 a can. And so I would get like 6 at a time. But I'm interested to know what the current price is of these at Costco, because I always feel like they're a fantastic deal. Alrighty, so I am going to use the directions in the guide to preserving the Ball Blue book, and then the complete guide to home canning, the USDA book. The directions are similar, only the difference is like this one, you can do cranberry, chickpea, Great Northern Kidney, or pinto beans, and we are doing pinto beans. This has you, basically it reads like a quick boil method. This book has you do an overnight soaking. So either or. So we're gonna hot pack our beans and then add half a teaspoon of salt, or actually a teaspoon of salt for a quart jar. Ladle hot cooking liquid or boiling water over the beans and peas, leaving a 1-inch head space. So that's what we're going for. Okay, so there's noise. Things are happening in the garage. So many things are happening. But what I did is I filled these jars with 1/3 beans, and it's not midnight, so my eyes are open and I'm halfway coherent. 1/3 beans, and then the rest of the way the hot water. I have both my canners ready. I found my funnel to pack my regular mouth jars in, so that's super. I think I'm going to have so many beans canned when I finish this project. And I think it's going to take me over a couple days to get this done. Ooh, that lid does not look okay. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, so this first batch of 7 quarts is going in the canner. Alright, so they're loaded in this first canner. The other one's sitting there ready. It's gonna come up in temperature, and then it's gonna vent, and then we will put the weight on it. It's got to vent for about 10 minutes. Okay, we got cornbread muffin school going on. Here, honey, get this. See this corner over here? There you go. You'll get your turn next. Daniel. Yeah, Daniel's. Yeah? Daniel's doing 2 dozen, and then Benjamin's going to do 2 dozen. Alrighty, here's the bowls of chili. We got the cornbread muffins over on the table. It's another, hold on here. And there we go. Alrighty, so both of these came to pressure. This one got started about 20 minutes or so before this one. So this second canner, I just removed the weight from the top, and this little gauge is down. So it looks like it's totally released all its pressure. So I can take the lid off and then start removing the jars. And this one, we can hear it. Almost there, but see the little valve at the back is still sticking up, and I haven't removed the weight yet. So I'm going to wait till it's done making all its noise before we do that. So with this batch, I can say that the only thing I think I did wrong is I forgot to put the tablespoon or 2 of vinegar in the load. But hey, I got them out before I go to bed, so I don't have to deal with that whole flat sour thing. And tomorrow I can just take a little bit of vinegar on a rag, and that will get the dusty looking bits off of the outside. But we did it. We have conquered canning these pinto beans. Okay, and actually it's bedtime here. I was running into things. Oh yes, the shoes have missed the boxes this evening, but you know, we have some extra different traffic patterns going on with the new kitchen thing happening out here. And let me show you a bunch of the work. Of course, we got rain going on, so you probably hear that. But big progress today. We have so many, what are these, outlets. That's going to be for the refrigerator. Alrighty, I had a kiddo come find me, and they wanted me to tell them what's going on in the kitchen, so I just gave them a tour. But anyway, Travis knows what all that is. Things happening. Okay, so I was here. Refrigerator. Okay, so this will already sound like, wait a minute, what are you talking about, Jamerrill? But there's 2 boxes here. That outlet will be seen. This outlet is just going to be behind the refrigerator because the refrigerator is so big. But Travis still wanted to put it there, and he's not here for me to ask him what was the rationale behind that. But anyway, pay no attention to that. Refrigerator, and the refrigerator is going to take up a bunch of the space. If we're out here, we'll have countertop in front of this window and an outlet on either side. Then we've got big stove for the stove. That box is for the vent hood. And then, so you can tell there's like some serious stuff that's gonna happen down here in this L-shaped area. So just picture with me, okay, slow cooker, bread machine, pressure cooker, whatever else we want to put on there, or griddle, you know, lots of things going on. And Travis was explaining to me that these are all different circuits, so if I'm using several of them at one time, they're gonna play nice together. Got all that? Okay. And then, let's see, here, so garbage disposal, dishwasher, and power for those. And then this box is gonna be the switch for the garbage disposal, and I think the switch for one of the lights as an option, or maybe not. I forget, again, he's not here. Another outlet, microwave, coffee pot, the little teapot, or whatever. I mean, you know, and there'll be double outlets. So, and then as of right now, I'm back to ending the countertop here because, again, I need trash can room. Someone made a really good point on Jamerrill. Do you really want to come in the front door and the first thing you potentially see is the trash can? But, you know, sometimes that's just life. Sometimes you're going to see the trash can. But I want to make like a pretty trash can box, okay? It is possible because I don't think it's going to be possible with the refrigerator there. Travis had that box up higher, and then when we got talking about it, I think we won't have the countertop here. Now that the freeze dryer is going to go in the basement, he moved that box down. Okay, there's another box, there's another box, there's another box, there's another box, and this is like, you know, I don't know, steam mop, floor lamp, whatever. And then here's another box. There's another box there. Remember, this whole thing is going to be cabinets, pretty much floor to ceiling, besides a desk area. And there's some other outlet things. This is kind of where he stopped tonight before dinner. So other outlet things happen here around the desk area, and that's what it's looking like right now. Yes, wires there. There's a wire going across the top. And what else do I have to tell you? Well, that this is our progress for today. We're getting there, doing things. Have the drywall guy lined up once all of this passes its upcoming inspections. And along with the drywall, there will be the insulation and all those goodies too. So it's happening. It's coming together. So now I'm going to carry the chili to the outside refrigerator in the rain, but I'll put my jacket on for that. And I'm just not going to, I'm going to just move these to the side and deal with that in the morning. I'll at least put my shoes in my box.